Hello, I'm Colonel Tom Ellinger. I'm the Senior Army Instructor and Marksmanship Coach at the Stafford High School JROTC, Stafford, Texas. I'd like to talk to you today about a concept that we're using in our marksmanship range that I feel would be valuable if you are setting up a new range or if you have a portable setup. Recently, we were fortunate to have a new JROTC department designed for us. Included in that is a beautiful marksmanship range that you see here. What we found as we started shooting, though, is that the backstop that we have for our range is not properly designed. The backstop, which is a metal plate, was put in at about a 60-degree angle. What we found is when we started shooting against this, that the pellets were ricocheting back all the way back to the firing line, creating an unsafe condition. We were able to temporarily take care of this by putting in place some pieces of cardboard and boxes with rags behind that in order to keep the pellets from ricocheting back. This was not a very professional look, nor was it very durable. So we looked at an alternative that might work. I had seen in a school nearby a concept they had used of some large pieces of heavy rubber, similar to what you would find on the bed of a pickup truck, that they have been shooting against for years and seemed to work. The problem is no one knew what the material was. We could not find anything like that. We tried different materials ourselves, anything from foam to plastics to rubber to even ballistic nylon, but only found that either the items would cause additional ricochets or were not durable and would wear out quickly. As I continued to investigate materials, I found a substance called polycarbonate. In very thin sheets, you'll find polycarbonate in awnings on gazebo, roofs, and porches. In very thick pieces, as you could see, this is a 1.5 inch piece. This is used as bulletproof material in tellers' cages and banks. We didn't need anything quite that heavy, but I went to a local shop and was able to get a scrap piece of polycarbonate. This is about a 1/4 inch thick. And I started shooting against it, and I found that the pellets were not penetrating. In fact, even shooting repeatedly at the same place, the pellets were only deflecting down onto the floor, and there was no visible signs of damage to the polycarbonate. So it looked like I had a material that worked. I found that even better, that if I attached a piece of manila folder to it, this is just a single sheet, that not only was the pellet stopped by the polycarbonate, but the folder was capturing the pellets. This was really exciting for me because part of what had not been incorporated into our range was a pellet trap, as you would normally see. So this was containing the pellets in addition to just into stopping them. I knew that the manila folder was not going to last very long, so I continued to do some checking and found out that if I put a carpet material down, that this would contain the pellets and also would be a great barrier. And this is what we wound up with. Our finished product is a piece of polycarbonate that you see here. It's Lexan 9034, which is just a name of the polycarbonate. There are many different ones out on the market. This piece is 18 inches wide by 60 inches long, which is wide enough to take care of the target. The target is 10.5 inches wide. So this gives you margin on either side in case somebody misses the target, which we have had happen here at the range. The length of it will cover all three of the standing positions with an extra margin. We can also see that at the back of the polycarbonate that the pellets have been contained. We've been using this piece that you see here for about a year, and I'm in a process of replacing it, but it is very durable. What I did find is with the weight of the carpet and the carpet that I had been given, and I was fortunate enough to get some from our maintenance department, had an adhesive backing to it. That in itself would not keep it on the polycarbonate. I got some additional carpet tape, that would not hold it. What I did find is by taking small clips, mini clips that you can get at Office Depot, wherever, that if I put that, held it on with that, that would keep the carpet in place on the polycarbonate. From the shooting line, you cannot see the clips. If you want to, you can put, as I have, some cloth over it for aesthetics purposes, and also in case somebody happens to hit the clip, they'll keep it from ricocheting. This has turned out to be a very durable answer and relatively inexpensive. The polycarbonate itself, the 18 by 60 inch sheet, cost us $38 each. Another few dollars for the hardware. It's mounted onto the backboard, which does have a plywood backing behind it with eye bolts, and we simply attach it using tight, heavy-duty cable ties. So that is what has been our backstop here. I am still experimenting with different ways of putting the carpet on to give it additional life, but so far for the year we've been shooting, it has turned out to be very successful for us. I'd also mentioned that this could be used in a portable mode. And as you can see here, this is a frame. I actually just had constructed this frame for practicing with the polycarbonate, but I have the full metal, the full sheet hanging here. This is 3/4 inch. I would use at least inch or heavier PVC, making a frame that's very light, very portable. The panel itself, the polycarbonate panel, weighs about 15 pounds. So with the right size PVC and I put an extension on the front of it here where I used a brazing rod from our machine shop. We can hang the target in front of it. If you didn't want to do that, you could simply tape or pin the targets to the carpet. I think this is an excellent product for anyone who's trying to set up a range and needs a good backstop, and there's not one available to you, or if in many cases people have portable ranges where you have to set up in a gym, that you can use a setup like this with this portable stand that is very light, very portable, and relatively inexpensive. If you wanted additional security behind this, you could get ballistic nylon, which is a heavy grade material that is bulletproof. You can buy that off of Amazon and use that as a backing to that. I hope this helps you, and if you are trying to design a range, or you're looking for a good backstop either for a range like this or even at home, this might be an answer to you. Good luck and good shooting.